agreement. Agreement brings you to the place of commitment. There are many of you serving God, but two of you don't have any agreement. Listen to me. What I speak about are not the things that scripture says. I'm talking about you and him talking talk that is not in. You are calling things that are not in scripture. You talk. What this guy read said to Jehovah, he didn't read it anywhere. He said, if you can do this for me, I will do this one to you for you. That is agreement. And that is the best way to interact with a spirit. When something happens, only men that have covenant survives. See, you may not like that may even be the reason why my life is different from your own. I have covenant with God. Yeah. Isaac inherited the covenant of his father. Jacob entered it because it was the covenant where Abraham erected an altar that Jacob stumbled into and entered his own covenant. He didn't waste time because the window may close. So the word sacrifice, according to the law of first mention, the first place this word is used is in the book of Genesis chapter 31 verse 54. Genesis 31 verse 54. Sacrifice. Then Jacob offered sacrifice upon the mount and called his children to eat bread, and they did eat bread and tarried all night in the mount. They tarried all night in the mountain. Another scripture, Genesis 46 verse 1. And Israel took his journey with all that he had and came to Beersheba and offered sacrifice unto God of his father Isaac. I know there is something you didn't see. It was the first person that sacrifice was used on his account was Jacob. And between 31 to 46, his name had changed. The first time it was called Jacob, and the second time it was called Israel. Well, because that is not my emphasis, I would leave the reason for which his name changed. But it was the one sacrifice that it was used. And